It is my honor and pride to introduce our commencement speaker, the 14th Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines and the Chairperson of the Angat Buhay NGO, Attorney Maria Leonor Leni Robredo.
Maraming salamat, maupo po tayong lahat. Father Marcelo Manimtim, CM, our University President, all the administrators, our deans, of course, our graduates, parents, family, faculty, sa inyo pong lahat, magandang umaga. Sa Universidad de Santa Isabel sa Bicol, kung saan ako at ang aking mga anak nag-aral ng grade school at high school, naalala ko ang kasabihang mababasa ng kahit sinong papasok sa bawat classroom namin noon. And I quote, "The charity of Christ urges us." Close quote. Alam kong pamilyar sa inyo ang mga salitang ito dahil produkto rin kayo ng isang Vincentian education. Higit pa sa kaalaman sa partikular ninyong mga kurso at larangan, may mga bagay na nagbibigay sa bawat graduate ng Adamson. Mga paniniwala, mga values na alam nating dapat panghawakan anuman ang sitwasyon. Charity, solidarity, service for the good of all. Lalo na nitong nagdaang mga taon, marahil, naging malayo sa isipan ng iba sa atin ang mga kaisipang ito. Sa isang iglap, nag-iba ang ikot ng mundo. Dala ng pandemya ang napakaraming pagbabago. Hindi lang sa eskwela, pero pati sa pang-araw-araw na buhay. The changes were swift and drastic, leaving us with little room to prepare for anything. We had to adjust to new ways of learning, attending online classes and activities, not seeing our friends often, and coping with our own anxieties about the virus, about the future, often alone at home. May sari-sarili tayong mga hamon na kinailangang harapin. Sari-sariling mga bitbitin na kailangang dalhin. At sa harap ng ganitong mga sitwasyon, madalas ang pinakamadaling gawin ay ang bumaling sa dalawang salita. Ako muna. The usual impulse is to shrink our circles of compassion, to focus only on our own trials, to forge onward along the road of survival without looking beside us upon those who are traveling the same road, sometimes with burdens heavier than our own. Hindi ko sinasabing mali ito. Kailangan talagang muna nating siguruhin na kaya nating bitbitin ang ating sarili bago makabitbit ng dalahin ng iba. Ang sinasabi ko lang, in moments of clarity, when we look up from the task of lifting our own burdens and survey the world around us, there is strength, a spiritual reserve that we can muster when we realize we are not alone. Hindi tayo nag-iisa. Nagsasalo ang lahat sa iisang mundo. Magkakarugtong ang diwa ng bawat tao. The central revelation of those values that we hold dear as Vincentians, charity, solidarity, service for the good of all, is that it recognizes that each one of us carries a burden, and that burden becomes lighter if we carry it together. And this insight cuts both ways, because as we realize that others can lend us their strength to overcome our challenges, so too do we realize that we are called to lend our strength to others. Ito ang aral na tinatawag tayong isadiwa. Dinala ko ang kaisipang ito sa mga community visits, sa mga feeding programs, sa pagbibigay kalinga sa mga matatanda at may sakit, at sa iba pang mga nangangailangan. Vincentian formation taught me that service to the community can be a way of life. Nakita ko ito nung nag-aabogado pa ako sa mga magsasaka, mangingisda, kababaihan, urban poor at mga manggagawa. Nung itinuturo namin sa kanila ang mga karapatan nila sa batas. Nakita ko ito nung naglingkod tayo bilang pangalawang Pangulo, kung saan inaabot natin yung pinakamalalayo at pinakamahihirap na mga komunidad para ipakita at iparamdam na hindi sila nakakalimutan ng gobyerno. At dahil patuloy na natin nakikita ang realidad na ito, sinisikap nating isabuhay ito sa ilalim ng Angat Buhay Program. Matindi ang pinagdaanan at patuloy na pinagdadaanan natin bilang isang bansa. Questions persist every day. How do we approach the change that is unfolding before our eyes? How do we relate to one another in a post-pandemic world? There is so much to fix. Where do we even begin building a society that is fairer and more equitable than the one we live in today? Dito magsisimula ang pagpanday natin para sa kinabukasan, sa tunay na pakikiisa sa kapwa natin, sa pakikipagtungo sa kanila, pakikinig sa mga kwento nila, pakikibitbit sa dalahin nila. This is what empathy means, to put ourselves in other people's slippers and look at the world through their eyes. It moves us to go beyond our walls of comfort and find solutions to our most pressing problems. At ang empathy, sinasanay, pinapractice, isinasadiwa sa bawat pagkakataon. It is a spiritual muscle. The more we do it, the more we understand what is truly asked of us. The more we find the strength to be ever faithful in the mission to be of service to others. I know that this is easier said than done. Let me share with you a favorite quote, widely attributed to the Jesuit priest, Father Roque Ferriols, which prompts reflection on service and purpose. And I quote, "Huwag tanungin kung mahirap, tanungin kung mahalaga." Close quote. Narito kayo ngayon sa kabila ng napakaraming pagsubok. Hinubog at pinagtibay na mga karanasang pinagdaanan ninyo nitong nakalipas na mga taon. May mga pakikipagsapalaran kayong kinakaharap sa sarili-sarili ninyong mga konteksto. Lagpasan ninyo ito. May mga pangarap kayo, tuparin ninyo ito. Sabay nito, tandaan, wala sa ating nag-iisa. So find out what your community needs and fight alongside its advocates. Volunteer your skills and time for just causes. Speak out against hate, lies, and disinformation. Assert the truth at every instant. Continue to persevere, serve, and strive. Find more of you who will rise to the challenge, more to widen the path for others, more who will serve the last, the least, and the lost. Napakahalaga nito. Dahil sabi ko nga, maraming tumutugon kapag tinatawag na maglingkod. Pero ang hamon sa inyo ngayon, huwag nang hintayin matawag. Kayo na mismo ang maghanap ng landas, tumukoy ng mga puwang na dapat punan, tumungo kung saan pinakakinakailangan, at doon maglingkod. Graduate na kayo. And here today is where the real work begins. To embrace the change happening around us and expand our circles of compassion. To find strength in one another, so together we can emerge stronger through these extraordinary times. Saint Vincent de Paul said, "You only find God when you reach out to the poor and the downtrodden." In the same way, I hope that just like Christ, we'll all be inspired to serve our people with great passion and purpose. I wish you every success and look forward to all the good that you will do for others. Sa ating graduates, congratulations on a job well done. Proud na proud kami sa inyong lahat at proud na proud din kami sa lahat ng mga tumulong sa inyong makarating sa puntong ito. Sa mga teachers and administrators na marami ring hamon na kinaharap nung panahon ng pandemya. sa mga magulang at pamilya ninyo, sa buong Adamson community. This is only the beginning of so many wonderful things for you. Maraming salamat, mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Attorney Lenny Robredo. Indeed, as Vincentians like you, we are urged by the charity of Christ to serve communities, or simply, as the song puts it, isigaw mo sa hangin, tumindig at magsilbing, liwanag sa dilim. May we ask Attorney Lenny Robredo, Associate Professor Emilia Vicencio, Dr. Catherine Castañeda, and Father Marcelo V. Manimtim CM to proceed to the center stage for the presentation of the plaque of appreciation to our guest of honor and commencement speaker. Please allow me to read the citation. Adamson University, Manila, Philippines. This plaque of appreciation is hereby presented to the Honorable Maria Leonor G. Robredo, 14th Vice President of the Philippines, in appreciation of the valuable insights and inspiration she shared as guest speaker during the university's 84th commencement exercises. Given this 14th day of July in the year of our Lord 2022, signed, Father Marcelo V. Manimtim CM, University President, Associate Professor Emilia M. Vicencio, University Registrar, and Dr. Catherine Q. Castañeda, Vice President for Academic Affairs.